Welcome back, Captain. Senator Dodonna's already called to rave about how you just saved her life. Meaning the whole Republic's backing you when you finally take down Rogan. Not bad for somebody from the wrong side of the hyperlane.
When did you two decide that I want to start hunting down the most brutal gangster in the entire galaxy?
Unless you like being ambushed in every spaceport, I don't think the Butcher's given you much choice. You're definitely off to a good start. He's lost a lot of influence since you cut him off from the Hutts. Let me get the Senator on the link. She's going to want to hear what I found.
What is it? And talk quickly. I got pulled out of a vote for this.
Creatures Rogan sent at you seem to be cybernetically modified versions of native Vossian wildlife.
Voss?
As far as I know, no native animal has ever been legally exported off Voss.
How does this get me closer to feeding Rogan his own eyeballs?
We don't have direct access to Rogan, but maybe his suppliers on Voss do.
Voss is a strange place, newly discovered, very isolationist. I'll pull some strings and get you a landing permit, but it'll take a while.
We shouldn't wait. Rogan's finally vulnerable, and the Captain's gained quite a reputation recently. If anyone's going to conquer his criminal empire, Captain, this is the time, and you're the man with the crown.
I wouldn't turn down the chance to rule the galactic underworld with an iron fist.
Don't think it'll be that easy, Captain.
But worth the price. Unfortunately, the only one who knew all of Rogan's secrets was his mentor, Ivory. And he disappeared years ago.
That's not entirely true. Rogan's predecessor was arrested by the Republic. To my knowledge, he's still incarcerated in a top-secret facility on Belsavis. This is highly restricted knowledge. Even within the Senate, not everyone knows of Belsavis. You must not repeat any part of this.
Isn't that more the Empire's sort of thing?
It's hard to be the good guy. If you don't kill offenders outright, you need a place to put them. It may take months to get the permits for Voss. Belsavis will be easier.
Ivory and Rogan were like father and son. If you can find him, you'll know Rogan's hideouts, stashes, things we'd never find ourselves.
This is a man who used to sell children to the Hutts for gladiatorial games. The Republic will insist on tight restrictions for dealing with him. But it's worth it. If you're going to war with Rogan, Belsavis will be your first battleground. I'll get the permits in order.
Rogan has no idea who's coming after him.
Captain, I hope you took precautions not to be followed. I must remind you the very existence of our prison on Belsavis is top secret. Before you go further, you must swear to reveal nothing.
It's not like anyone listens to me anyway.
I'm serious. Our security is already compromised by the Empire. We can't risk word getting to the underworld. A few days ago, our prison here was breached. An Imperial airstrike, apparently coordinated with a massive prison break within. The planet is in chaos. Shock troops are arriving daily to contain it.
How did the Imperials find it?
We don't know. Help the Republic if you can, but getting Rogan's location from Ivory must remain your first priority. I can only authorize you to offer him certain deals. We cannot mitigate Ivory's sentence. If he cooperates, he can have 3 hours a day in the exercise yards. No company, no sharp objects. A bath once a week, private except for guard droids. If his information leads to Rogan the Butcher's arrest, he gets a single monitored holocall of his choosing.
I wasn't planning on offering gifts.
Rogan the Butcher was Ivory's protege. If Ivory doesn't give him up, you have permission to be coercive. I've made arrangements with Marshal Cavarat at the Republic base. She'll be able to help you with anything you need.
Gateway to the Belsavis penal colonies. Feel free to ask me about our correctional facilities. can at 05. This is a prison, not a tourist attraction. Warden Plate's already cleared you for entry, Captain. Just don't let me catch you sneaking in any contraband.
I'm a professional. I never get caught.
Huh. Funny. Normally, I'd confiscate your equipment, but the warden wants you planetside ASAP. Given the situation, I figure he'll want you carrying.
What does the warden want with me?
Couldn't say. Best not to keep him waiting, though. Just take the shuttle and report to the warden immediately. And be careful, it's nasty down there.
And time it up.
Wasting my time. We're in a crisis. There are over 10,000 prisoners running loose. Most of the wardens are dead. Senator Dodonna is seriously overstepping herself if she thinks I'm going to drop that to help you offer some madman an extra bedtime story.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Marshal Kavarat, I presume?
You blasted well know who I am, so shut off the charm. Here's what you need. Prisoner number 91403, cell block 923A. This code will get you in a cell. Beyond that, I'm not interested.
Look, I'm not here to make things difficult.
Yeah, I get it. But when someone with your pool comes down, I'd rather see you working to make things right. The cells you're looking for were damaged in the strike. We're spread too thin to retake everything, so we threw that lot to the mob. Some prison gang took over, shut down all access.
They won't have locked themselves up without an escape route.
How do you suggest we find it? Look, you want to figure out which gang claims what and how hard they'll fight you for it? You gotta ask someone on the inside, same as us. Talk to Amikab. He's our best snitch. We've got him set up in the minimum security yard. Now I've got real work to do.
Hello.
I need to find a way into cell block 923A.
Chochingwampa la agua chikuska, on pasa topiska. Machipakuya krancha. Chibokma utangisa, choboba if kaftu nanjala.
Tell me what you know, and I'll pay what it's worth.
Nada vez pisca makoche wota, noya auat. Tuya musta, o gran tempo tumukitonka.
Tell me you've got their spare key, and I'll really be impressed.
La poda no walkan wali. Gava tuta omiska, gava des wamata. Nera disa slemo crispa, tokanki kon kikopa.
Now we're talking. Where do I find the generators?
Tuya musta, o gran tempo tumukitonka. Jeska koliraka kanchanga, bomba kunchinga. Nikni chawa uno kuto wermo. Thanks. Hello. I heal you with Jedi power.
Nice of you to finally show up, Captain. Hope you're ready to get your hands dirty. I'm Warden Plate. This here's my second in command, Growl. Now, let's get one thing straight. This is my prison. You want to help out, bust a few heads, fine. But you'll do things my way. Understand?
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
You haven't heard? Got ourselves a planet-wide stampede on our hands. This facility houses some of the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. Was one of the Republic's best-kept secrets until the Empire caught on.
Our guards found a subspace transmitter in one of the prison wards. Crude, but functional. Must have taken decades to scrap together.
Blasted thing led the Imperials right to us. They snuck in, sprang the prisoners, and blew open the armories in a single strike.
You're telling me the prisoners are all free and armed?
That's the short of it. The military's already sent a few elite detachments our way. Been about as useful as a tauntaun in a sandstorm.
Last we heard, they'd lost the deep prison. Encountered some unknown species in the maximum security wing. And they're getting pummeled.
Let them sweat. Our priority is securing this level. And that means stamping out a gang of lunatics calling themselves the Condemned. They're all second and third generation prisoners. Born and raised right here in the prison. Just as twisted as the scum they're descended from.
Sounds like they got a pretty raw deal.
Save your sympathy. They're animals. Every last one. Thanks to them, our security fields are down and our access to the armories has been cut off. We're sitting naked here. If we can retake the armories and get those fields back online, we'll be in business. Then we'll... Wait, what's that?
Warden! Return fire! Seal off the wing! No one gets in or out without my say-so! Kelsa, how's the warden?
Dead, sir. Clean shot to the head. I think that makes you the new warden.
I hadn't thought of that.
Congrats on the promotion. Too bad about Plate, though.
Plate may have been a bit of a curmudgeon, but he performed his duties admirably. Securing this station is our first priority. Another ambush like that and we're through. Our security field should keep the prisoners out. Some condemned saboteurs trashed the field generator, and the whole network is down.
Leave it to me, sir. A few tools, a little elbow grease, and I'll have that generator back up in no time.
That generator could still be crawling with prisoners. I'd feel a lot better knowing someone was watching her back.
She'll be safe. You have my word.
I'll hold you to that.
Just let me slip into something more blaster resistant.
The generator isn't far. Just keep those lunatics away from Kelsa. Give them one for the warden.
Still got some fight in me.
That should do it. Throw the switch and cross your fingers.
Grawl here. It looks like that did it. The security fields just went up. Not a moment too soon. Even better, that boost jump-started the station's internal generators. We're rerouting power to them now.
That means the prisoners won't be able to knock out the fields again, right?
For the time being. You did good. And thank you for looking after Kelsa. She's only a junior corrections officer. I'd hate to see anything happen to her. On that note, I just received intel from Republic Command that those condemned lunatics have already responded to our shield restoration. They just hit another armory. This one's unique, though. It's stocked with all kinds of prototype weaponry, including our new Magnetar rifles.
A what's it?
I'm not surprised you haven't heard of them. If you have. The Magnetar rifles were specifically designed to disrupt energy shields. The technology's experimental, but effective. Our security fields won't last against one of those things. A single shot takes a while to load up, but it could punch right through our defenses.
Send me the armory's coordinates. I'll deal with the condemned myself.
Just make sure you get all the weapons. A single unaccounted rifle could compromise the station's security. Try not to kill anyone if you can. There's been enough death already. Bring the rifles back to the station once you've retrieved them. Grawl out.
Here, these stun grenades should take the fight out of them.
Captain. Now you're done ugly and dead.
Bye.
Captain.
Welcome back. Glad to see you made it, and with all the rifles no less. I appreciate you keeping the body count to a minimum. The last thing we need is to provoke the rioters even further. With the shield generator online and the Magnetar rifles back in our hands, we'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
Any other weapons I should be worried about the prisoners getting their hands on?
Just the usual assortment of blasters and vibroblades. Good news. We finally have a lead on the Condemned's ringleader. Found this holo recording on one of Plate's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Niranos. Like you, I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rot in the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
He goes on from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
Sounds like he has every reason to be upset.
Don't buy into the whole hero of the people routine. He's injected just enough truth into his rants to rally his followers. Niranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
Why are Imperials fraternizing with convicts?
The Empire's been egging them on in hopes of escalating the riots. May get more than they bargained for. Niranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the Condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Niranos is there, eliminate him. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight could go a long way.
I can't wait to see the look on their faces when I roll in there.
I'm sorry I won't be around to see it. Hang on to those stun grenades Kelsa gave you. Kill the Imperials if you like, but again, I'd prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
Captain.
Saw that the door was opened. Your man Ivory, is he there? You reach him in time?
Unless he's got a way to turn invisible, this place is empty.
Son of a hut! I've got alerts in every ward. There's a new breakout, supermax cells across the planet. Places that weren't touched by the strike. Turns out everyone was part of Ivory's syndicate. He's gathering his people, Captain. And the worst part is, they're not going for the surface. They're heading further in, to the heart of Belsavis.
Let me hear you say it. I'm sorry, Captain. I should have been nicer to you.
Some things I don't do, even for the Republic. Look, I know there's secrets down in those vaults way above my clearance. Secrets important enough for the Republic to spend billions to hide, and dangerous enough that they keep us marshals up here and send Spec Force to the vaults. And Ivory is the last man who should get his hands on whatever they're protecting.
If you'd helped me before, I might have reached in before he managed this.
You're right, but don't ask me to say it again. We need each other, Captain. Now, I can't start chasing Ivory into I don't even know what kind of dangers, but I think you will, and I want to help you. Search Ivory's cell for any clues where he might have gone, and call me if you find anything.
Why can't things be easy just once?
Hang tight. I'm trying to get a fix on your location. I'm just gonna zoom in. Look how smooth that stone is. That's not new work. Ivory could have been loose in the wards for years.
You're impressed. I can hear it. You got a thing for bad boys.
Too bad you're one of the good guys now. I do have good news. We've still got one of Ivory's collaborators in custody. Number 91406, female Ratataki. Name, Shraja. She's part of a classified prisoner rehabilitation program not far from here. I suggest you find out what she knows before Ivory makes her disappear. Call me.
I hit you with Jedi power. Boom! I gotcha!
The leaders aren't here. And you're going to want to hear this.
A neural disruptor? Can they even do that?
It's possible, sir. Would incapacitate us all. However, I should be able to recalibrate the security shields to block out its effects.
Do it. I don't want to be a twitching, drooling heap when the condemned get here. That's one crisis averted. But you better get back here fast. Once they realize the disruptor didn't work, they'll attack in force.
Just hold them off until I get there.
We'll try, but no promises. Hurry back as soon as you can. We're all out.
Yield you with Jedi power. Wow, this is fantastic.
It's too late. We held them off for a while, but they broke through. Most of our personnel fell back to the armory, but Kelsa, she was a model officer. Those animals cut her down without a second thought. Would have been a massacre if you hadn't warned us about that disruptor. Oh, they'll die for this. The Condemned, the Imperials, and Niranos.
I'll hunt down every last one of them.
Do what you have to do. They're barricaded in the control room. We prevented them from slicing the central terminal remotely. Now they're trying to access it manually. I saved one of the Magnetar rifles for you. Should get you through the security fields. Get in there and finish this.
How do you work this thing? This antiquated tech is older than... Niranos? Company.
Your infamy precedes you, Captain. Tales of your exploits have breached even these walls. I'm glad our paths have finally crossed.
What's your game, Niranos?
I seek only justice. Neither I nor my comrades have committed any crime against the Republic. We will have our freedom, one way or another.
Do shut up, Niranos. No one wants to hear another speech. Just kill this upstart.
We came to negotiate, Imperial. Fight your own battles.
Speak for yourself. I'll take a fistful of Imperial credits over your crusade any day.
At least a few of you animals know the meaning of loyalty. As for you, Niranos, you can die with the rest.
My own men, throwing me to the Imperials for a few credits. Only a lifetime in prison will breed that kind of desperation. But please, put down your weapon and let us speak. No one else needs to die today. I would have negotiated sooner, but those Imperial watchdogs wouldn't allow it.
I thought they were your allies. Why the sudden change of heart?
The Empire's aims were never ours. They extended a helping hand, only to catch us by the throat. But if words are not enough, allow me to prove my sincerity. Attention, my fellow condemned. This is Niranos. Lay down your arms. It's time we resolve this peacefully.
Stop right there, you murdering scum! You won't poison this prison anymore! Why are you just standing there? Kill that lunatic so we can end this madness!
Graal, you're kind of ruining this whole peaceful resolution thing.
You're not gonna listen to that madman, are you? How could you just forget everything he's done?
Neither I nor any of the condemned have ever been convicted of a crime. We merely inherited our ancestors' sentences. All we want is our freedom. Perhaps a small piece of land on Belsavis, where we can live in peace. We deserve that much.
Only thing this nutcase deserves is a blaster bolt between the eyes. If you don't kill him, I will!
You've heard our demands. Do what you will. Just know that I'll die before I return to that cell.
Niranos is willing to forget the past, Grawl. It's time you did the same. Do the right thing and help him settle his people.
Yes, you're right. This has gone too far. You'll have your freedom, Niranos. You're going to work for it. I expect you and your people to help us restore order here.
Agreed. And thank you for seeing reason. We will not forget this.
Guess that wraps things up.
Looks like it. Don't know what we would have done without you. The sector is more or less secure now, but a Colonel Hauer has been asking for assistance in the high security wing. I told him I didn't have any men to spare, but that you might be able to lend a hand. He's expecting you now. You go on ahead. We've got things under control here. Just be careful. The innermost wings are real madhouses.
Hello. Take you down. No more holding back.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Colonel Hoyer, Warden Grawl told me you could use a hand here.
That's right. Heard you put down a riot in his neck of the woods. Heck of a feat.
Certainly piqued my interest. Senator Tudos, chairman of the Penal Oversight Committee. Delighted to finally meet you. Maybe later we could talk about shifting some sensitive cargo to my estates on Coruscant.
Senator, focus.
Right. Things have spiraled out of control here. Thousands of prisoners on the loose. Segregation thrown out the door. A veritable frenzy of interspecies violence.
Then I'd hop on the first ship out of here. This is no place for a senator.
Tempting, but the Republic has invested no small sum into this facility. I need to make sure certain interests are being protected. Our biggest concern is a tribe of Ratataki called the Blood of Talith. Bunch of raving fanatics bent on slaughtering every other species. They are ambitious, crafty. Recently took to ambushing warden droids and stripping away their power cores.
Intel suggests they're compiling the stolen power cores into one massive bomb. Probably mean to blast their way out of here.
Pretty resourceful for a bunch of murderous lunatics.
They're organized, I'll give them that. If the Ratataki break free, they'll kill anyone they find. Guards, prisoners.
Not to mention senators. You've got to disable that bomb and contain this madness.
Those Ratataki aren't going anywhere.
Splendid. I knew we could count on you.
It'd probably be best to keep the Ratataki from acquiring any more power cores. If you can retrieve some of the power cores they stole, we should be able to modify the warden droids to prevent future tampering.
Dismantling that bomb comes first, though. There should be a security terminal somewhere in the area. Report in when you've defused the bomb.
Walls cannot hold me. I will join him. He calls me. Are you his? Do you come to cut these chains?
Yeah, I'm his. That's right. Where are we supposed to go again?
The cells. Are they empty? Is the team complete? He said after there is a door, an escape, a stairway to the stars.
This is a restricted area. Step away from the prisoner.
Marshal Kavirat sent me to interrogate her.
You were right. Positive ID on the captain. Experiment Chamber 21. I'll hold him.
Is there some reason the Republic would be hunting you, Captain?
يشب عافية عنك زيت نشجي ودريك الدشتي ودريك فيكي قديدة.
Join the party. You're just in time for cake.
That's Dust, Rogan's best assassin. They say he's been killed a dozen times and always comes back.
Bibien صدقني كيف نريد نعمل كمبيات جوهر منان مرجمك. جي يشتري بي كهراجي وليد يشتكي عن بعض.
Shiraja wouldn't talk, but I've got a list of what looks like cell blocks and numbers from one of Rogan's allies.
Send me a transmission. I'll run a cross-check on the locations. Did you find anything else?
How could someone like Rogan sneak an assassin onto Belsavis?
He wouldn't be the first. Since the breakout, I've suspected there's a few bad eggs. I'll look into it.
Cozying up to corrupt Republic officials is kind of Rogan's signature. That and butchering people.
All right, I'm getting the results.
Looks like your list is just the cells Ivory's collaborators already cracked. Wait, no. There's one that's still unbreached. Maximum Security Ward Cell Block 2018.
I love a girl who knows her way around a prison.
I can see how that'd be handy for someone like you. I'd get over there fast. You don't want Ivory getting his hands on this guy. Gendai, Force user, spice addict. Records say he killed Jedi during his arrest. See if you can get to him before Ivory does. Find out how he ties into the plan, and call me when you're done.
steady and calm. We've no need to draw attention. The one the Republic sent is already here.
I could use a man with your experience. Join my crew, and I'll get you off this rock.
You offer mere words against what I have held in my hands. The Republic cannot stop me. They hide behind sealed doors and force fields while I explore the treasures of this world. They cannot even track their prisoners while I have mastered the secrets of a race that once ruled this galaxy.
Anything you wanna, share?
You are a man who prefers action to contemplation. You could not grasp the workings of a machine more ancient than half the stars in our sky. The Empire only found this forgotten world when I called them on the transmitter abandoned millennia ago by the creators of Belsavis.
Even I know ancient machines, plus a power-hungry madman, is usually a bad equation.
Squawk, Buzz, take care of this distraction. Meet us later at the ship.
You two are getting on my nerves. Hey there, how's it going?
Captain, thank goodness you called. The Warden droids are going crazy. They're reporting life signs and breaches in the innermost defenses. Our troops in the area are under heavy fire from an unknown species. They can't respond.
If I say there's ruins down there of an ancient galaxy-spanning empire, would you think I'm crazy or kind of dashing?
I think you're smarter than we were counting on. I've done some digging of my own, and I think that's exactly the secret the Republic wants to conceal.
Ivory may be about to blow it wide open.
So if I bring him back in handcuffs, will you pin the little gold star on me? Personally?
I know the Republic's in trouble when you're our best hope. You stop Ivory, Captain, and keep whatever's down there contained, and I'll make sure you like your reward. The breach I'm seeing is at Vault 806, part of the inner prison that's been marked off limits even to the military. If you think Ivory's going there, you better follow, fast.
I heal you with Jedi power.
Senator, I've disarmed the bomb. The Ratataki aren't going anywhere.
Excellent. A crisis contained is a crisis controlled. I'll inform Colonel Howard at once.
Gina Hagwa, Buntegu, Chubalonkaku, Subala wa Unikupa, Domtitak Makichisa.
What's that? Is someone else there?
Kuanachuta, Kasayali, Koireto, Kankikong.
Is there something you haven't told me?
Agua Baska Punyo, Baska!
That's enough. I'm a member of the Republic's Senate. I don't answer to the likes of you. Colonel Howard and I were overseeing a military exercise of sorts. Project Noble Focus. We tested prisoners of varying species against one another and analyzed the results. All entirely consensual.
Kavaji Oto, Takogo Hota, No Pisto Bambaula.
And here I thought all the scum around here were behind bars.
Everything I did for the good of the Republic. Surely a few prisoners' lives don't outweigh that.
Unda Kavakio Topa Bubanda Baka, Murishaneta. Kiko Bokili, Otabunki Donko, Patagawata.
The Ratataki are a dangerous bunch. You're lucky to be alive.
Gaptula do Bota Dwana Winki Slimo, Poya Tuka Changa. Kipuna Chiliska Chananga, Waning Chikospa, Inigo Dade.
Don't waste your time with filth like him. He made his bed, now I can lie in it.
You'll be safe in the minimum security wing. I can tell you how to get there.
Fapa, Giowanta Hompa Muli, Rabampaula.
If you're done fraternizing with prisoners, we can use you back at the base. There are new developments. Colonel Howard can fill you in when you get here. We'll talk more then.
Hey.
Senator Tudos told me you defused the bomb. Not a moment too soon.
The Ratataki still have the run of the wing, but at least we've contained them. For now.
We need to talk about Project Noble Focus.
There'll be time enough for that once the Ratataki have been dealt with. Focus on the crisis at hand for now.
Our satellites have picked up a large number of Ratataki in the Nemoidian compound. Up to their usual antics.
Here I was, hoping it was just a social call.
The satellite images we've seen are pretty grisly. Far as we can tell, they're butchering the Nemoidians.
Don't the Ratataki ever sleep?
Apparently not. It's been a steady stream of mayhem since they escaped. We've confirmed that Solkaz, the Blood of Talath's ringleader, is personally overseeing this latest massacre.
He's everything you could want in a fanatical leader. Loud, ruthless, and utterly demented.
Eliminating Solkaz will take the fight out of the Ratataki. Show them who's in charge. You've got to get down there and stop him.
When I get back, we're gonna have a little chat about this project of yours.
Fine, just get it done.
Expect a bloody fight. Solkaz rarely does anything without someone dying.
Make sure it's not you.
stench, almost as bad as the Nemoidians. And your face, disgusting. I will cut it off.
I'm shaking in my boots. Promise.
You laugh now. You will scream later. Your body will be discarded with the rest of the Nemoidian filth. Your head, I keep. And the lizards, they shall eat well tonight.
It's done. Zolkaz fell in battle.
There, you see, Growl? Problem solved.
You created that murdering slime, Senator. As far as I'm concerned, you're the problem.
You remember the Warden? Afraid he doesn't much care for our little project.
Your little project jeopardized the entire prison and violated countless ethics laws. You should be put away.
You think you're annoyed? I'm the one who had to clean up this mess.
Sorry you got dragged into this. Never should have escalated this far.
Spare me the show. The Republic has poured countless resources into containing these degenerates. It's high time we got something in return.
And we have. Project Noble Focus has given us a world of insight into the different species' strengths and limitations. Just think. Entire campaigns planned with each species' capabilities in mind, our wartime efficiency will skyrocket.
Your project drove the Ratataki to murder. That should tell you something.
Yeah, the Ratataki are some tough customers. Lesson learned. Whatever your feelings, this project and our involvement in it needs to remain classified.
Think of the backlash if this gets out. Every planet in the Republic will be up in arms. Entire systems could secede over this. Surely a few dead convicts aren't worth all that.
Don't use the Republic to cover up your part in this. You broke the law.
That's right. It might get ugly, but the Republic needs to hear about this. I expect to see you back here real soon, Senator.
We'll see.
That settles that. Now to bigger concerns. We've got trouble in the maximum security wing. General Skyless says some unidentified species is tearing through his men. Deep prison is where the true horrors of Belsavis lie. If Skyless can't stop them, all this will have been for nothing. Help him.
Chest hurts.
Try not to breathe, son. Ribs broken, almost punctured your lung. Gonna try and move it.
General Skylast, we've lost the bridge. Enemy smashed through, heading right for us.
Knew we couldn't hold them long. Tell everyone to fall back. We'll make our stand here.
Welcome to the front lines, Captain. Hope you're looking for a fight. Pretty soon, we'll be up to our elbows in kill-crazy warmongers.
You'll need to be more specific. What are we dealing with here?
Imperials got careless, opened something they shouldn't have, unleashed an entire army on us, some species we've never seen. They're called SWTOR, remnants of a galaxy-spanning civilization predating the Republic. Couldn't play nice and got sentenced here. Permanently.
Things were bad enough when we only had riots to deal with. Now we've got a whole army on the loose?
Well, at least they're not taking sides. Imperials have been getting hit as hard as we have. These SWTOR are relentless. Been hammering us non-stop. Won't be long before they overrun us. We need a diversion, something to put them on the defensive and stall their momentum. That's where you come in.
It's also where my compensation comes in.
You do your part, you'll get your credits. We've pinpointed 2 potential targets. A supply depot and an outpost housing some of the SWTOR's key leaders. Hitting either of those ought to draw their warriors back and allow us to retake some ground.
The SWTOR will be nothing without a chain of command.
They're holed up in an outpost right now, probably planning something horrible for us. Kill every last one of them. You're still welcome to go after the supply depot. Dangerous, but every bit helps. I'll see if I can get some more answers about these SWTOR while you're out. Good hunting. You were true to your word. The Eshkar leaders are down and their grunts are scrambling to reorganize. Pulling back now. Should give us time to catch our breath. Thanks.
What else can you tell me about these Eshkar?
You've probably guessed the Republic didn't build this place. It was constructed thousands of years ago by a species called the Rakata. The Rakata hated the Eshkar. Wrote about them like they were a plague. Waged a war that engulfed the entire galaxy. In the end, the Eshkar were nearly wiped out. The few 100,000 survivors brought here to be locked away in stasis.
If only the Imperials had known how dangerous the Eshkar were.
Idiots were so giddy about making life difficult for us. They didn't notice all the do not open signs. The Eshkar conquered half the galaxy in their heyday. And they'll pick up right where they left off if they ever escape. Your raid caught them off guard. They're crippled, shaken. Now is the time to press our advantage and halt their advance for good.
The less time we give them to recover, the better.
We've traced the bulk of the Eshkar's comm activity back to a small cavern. We think they're using it as a command station. Whoever's in there is coordinating the Eshkar's entire offensive. It's our best shot at taking out their leadership. I want you to take it.
I do best when the stakes are high.
There's a lot of extra comm chatter coming out of that station. Not sure what all the commotion is about, but we can't wait to find out. Find the station, take out the leadership. Then, maybe we can go back to pushing the Imperials off this rock.
Mafurk Nahor Atiest Bi Elmu, Intisor Mahefna.
Tasted the dark side, have they? How enlightening. Killing me will bring them further down the path.
Ziniest Jur Drukal Jasbro, Lihidan Naka Miest Hija. Bienfurk Dan Mitof, Makopiet Ni Horma, Gurm Genak.
The only thing you'll be feasting on is the business end of my blaster.
Ziniest Jur Drukal Jasbro, Lihidan Naka Miest Hija.
Don't waste words on these vermin. Kill them and be done with it.
Jik Inter, Mebeg dressed Pastiat Dan Ilbi, for cost in pain.
You're probably right. He is Sith, after all. Finish him off and we'll get started.
No, wait!
Hemjefne, Afrigiest, Lidnixtik, Tiestle, Ile. Ihr hennest ik kark gwe.
Patukce jedni big shuran. Ne atena titemat. Tas men jetske fulpa, de galjestenti.
Tiest zity kur mili kiest madła. Dzik inter, nebeg drest pasiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain.
The Eshkot general is dead. But he mentioned something about awakening a world razor that would destroy us all.
Wait, the world razor? He said that? So maybe it is true. This is bad.
I'm sure he just said that to mess with our heads.
I'm not so sure. I've heard of this world razor before. A few deep cell inmates were babbling about it. Could barely understand a word they said, much less put any stock in it. Went on about this thing in the planet's core. Claimed it was massive, as old as the galaxy. I thought it was just superstitious nonsense.
It's a big galaxy. Anything's possible.
Certainly seen my share of crazy stuff down here. If this world razor actually exists, waking it up is probably the worst thing the Eshkar could do. You've got to stop them. Best place to start is the deep prison. All kinds of ancient monstrosities sealed away down there. You'll be on your own, though. Watch yourself. You made it. Good. Now listen up. Got a possible lead on that world razor. Recon droids picked up a large contingent of Eshkar headed for the prison bowels. Elite soldiery. Very dangerous. Led by none other than the Eshkar's patriarch, Gore Claw. If that maniac's involved, it's a sure bet they're up to something.
You think this has something to do with the world razor?
Can't think of anything else that would rally the Eshkar like this. The Eshkar are gonna need one heck of a trump card if they run off this rock. My money's on the world razor. Dug up some records on the thing. Very apocalyptic. Saw phrases like destroyer of planets and eater of stars more often than I'd like.
You want me to stop it with my blaster?
The entire Republic fleet may not have the firepower to take that thing down. That's why we keep it here, imprisoned. Overheard some Eshkar comm chatter. Something about disabling a fail-safe. Could be our ticket to stopping all this nonsense. The transmission came from a nearby cave. Lots of Eshkar assembling there. Gonna need you down there to see what this fail-safe is all about.
Whatever the Eshkar are up to, I'll put a stop to it.
This mission will take you deeper into Belsavis than anyone's gone. It's a dangerous world down there, but the Republic, heck, maybe the galaxy, is counting on you. Good luck.
Ready for action. Pretty sure I gotcha.
Already on it, Captain. korruli enite det ger ukenighet. Abies metete för först, janteto gisek. Abi puedermos doligan det bisobedience.
All this time, I thought I was looking for a device, not a person.
Argit, des bienes deskie. Das matsen kayujon. Maestra me huruba. Das biel bien tisere basamana.
Couldn't you have just left a note or something?
Gudam tesike kermelikes magwa. Me bagadres bastiatan elbines för kastinti. Krista, se jingvadar, ejevator.
And I need to get down there and stop them.
Afarget gestese tieres, leke yasterdinte. Temor, torete learn sapiens dentetors, telerestia.
Hello.
Jik inter, medeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Zinies jur drukal jasbro, li hidan naka miest hija.
Great plan. Too bad you're not going to be around to see it.
Gorf kyodiam, tiest ziti kor mili kiest madwa. Mafork nahora tiest bi elmu, intisor ma hefne. Trest migiak data. Tudem fodien tiekia dakshek est zanya. Avukiet sokama ratiesge kore.
It's so hard to be humble, knowing how great I am.
Arturk kimi bekru shon meta intimat gahayest. Zraben jigiawa. Mogoliest kiberu jiasnu. The judur inti galiesti mi beksta inti.
What kind of rewards are we talking here?
Litiest tikinti twatek. Hinorbiet tietgia. Ni jorkun insortet. Jiktirgien lagadur bra kal. Janasies Nierho.
All right, but you better keep your end of the bargain.
Getiet, Hemsjefne, Afričest, Nixtik, Tiestka, Ile. Adjilon Igorkienne, Taika.
Jedi power.
Didn't I kill you?
Jakie me bagniszta na bastiatę, albin farwutorkeźni. Zlikniesz dziw duriki, da szczyrduliki, hihi patnie. Maruk jalgest matekiski jam istędzie bolba.
Help me take down Rogan, starting with his bloodhounds here.
You've proved there's more to you than the flash of a blaster. I'm listening. Yes. Every minute I live, Rogan courts his death. What deal do you offer?
If you want my help, you'd better know more than Rogan's favorite beer.
Rogan drinks brandy. Luranian.
Hey, he's right. With a Shambhala lime spritz and not too much ice. Not that you'll ever need to know this.
And he has a safe house on Tatooine, along with at least 12 other planets I know of. This vault holds an escape vessel, abandoned here by the race who built this planet. It is the only way off without Republic aid. Let us be partners. Help me launch the craft and defeat this rabble, and together we can reclaim what Rogan stole from me.
Jakie me bagniszta na bastiatę, albin farwutorkeźni.
Enough. The Republic has taken much from me. It's time to hand off the crown. Let me serve you. Together we can destroy Rogan and retake my empire in your name. With your skills and the knowledge of my years, no one will stand against us.
Make it worth my while? I'll let you take a chance with that escape pod.
Hardly a generous offer once you've destroyed my men and led the Republic right to me. But I would rather face them than you. I will transmit the locations of Rogan's known safe houses and his private stashes. If you cannot defeat him with that, you don't deserve to.
There you are. We were getting worried. Thought maybe I'd sent you to your death down there.
General Skyless told me about the World Razor. Hard to believe something like that's been down in the vaults this whole time.
So what happened? Did you stop the World Razor?
The mission was a failure, General. The Eshkar already freed the World Razor. It will take a long time before it is mobile, though.
Oh, well, that'll complicate things. I'll tell the Jedi Council to expect the worst. Maybe something can be done to buy us time.
At least we've got advance warning. We'll be ready. You've done the Republic a great service here. Project Noble Focus would still be up and running if you hadn't exposed Senator Tudos and stopped those Ratataki.
And you even took out Goreclaw. Good riddance, I say. That lunatic had it coming.
That was fun.
The Eshkar are still on the lam, but they've taken a big hit today. Still plenty of stragglers, but with Goreclaw dead, a lot of them have started killing each other. Weird, but I can't complain. You put a lot on the line to help us out there. The Republic owes you one.
Or you won't die.
Commander Skyless just told me his troops apprehended Ivory trying to escape Vault 806 in some kind of alien vessel. What happened? Did you not make it in time?
He was willing to trade the information I needed for his freedom. I figured he wouldn't get far.
You had him in your grasp and you let him go? You're lucky Commander Skyless was so close. I thought you had a greater sense of loyalty, but I shouldn't be surprised I was wrong. I think it'll be best for both of us if you take the next shuttle off.
Captain, I just got a less than glowing report from Marshal Cavarot. What kind of mess did you get into down there?
More importantly, did you get anything from Ivory? I've outed half a dozen of Rogan's assassins on Port Nowhere. He's really gunning for us.
Ivory gave me a list of Rogan's old bolt holes to check out.
Excellent.
Send over whatever Ivory gave you. I'll see if I recognize anything. Nothing's ringing any bells. I'll dig a little further.
In the meantime, Captain, I'll work on those permits you'll need to land on Voss. I haven't slept a night since those awful beasts attacked.
Uh-oh, Captain. Better get off the line. We've got a distress call coming.
Yeah? What's your distress? Talk to me.
How refreshing. The whole "I'm honored to serve you, revered master" does get tiresome. Master Sumali, I've been following your career. I hear you have a special interest in the Void Wolf.
Is there something I should know?
I was hoping you might want to hurt him. And save a life while you're at it.
And here I thought when you joined the temple you were done chasing street scum. Welcome back.
We're at war. We all serve how we know best.
I've got room on the ship if you guys want to catch up on old times.
Do you do this just to annoy me, or is that a bonus?
Becoming a prude in your old age. Risha, do you remember Char's Kartur?
What did they used to call us? The Triple Threat? Didn't she join the SIS?
One of their top agents. When you took out the White Maw's cloaking abilities on Hoth, it drew the Void Wolf's attention. He went there, and Char's followed.
Alone? Is she crazy?
The Republic sent an entire platoon of troopers to escort her. The Void Wolf's assassins killed them all. She's alive, but trapped on Hoth.
Are you asking me to help out of the goodness of my heart, or is there something on the table?
The SIS is offering a sizable reward. Or they will, once I tell them they are. When I got Charis's distress call, she had taken refuge in one of the Void Wolf's private vaults. Go quickly if you can. I fear you're Charis's last hope.